Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. We're going to be in Dungeon Crawl Classics for this video. We are entering the magic chapter. We're going to start with the kinds of magics and the how the spell check works. And then the next video in the series is going to cover spell burn. So let's read in and see about the kinds of magics and the spell checks. Wizards and clerics tap into different kinds of magic. Wizards specialize in the better known fields of black magic, elemental magic, and enchantment. Clerics receive the direct assistance of their gods in the style of magic called idle magic, which may or may not be similar to the powers of wizards. Black magic is learned from demons' lips. It includes witchcraft, shamanism, and totems, as well as necromancy, diabloism, mind control, and other concentrations of negative energy. Black practitioners hold power over mortals but are slaves to their demonic masters. Cthulhu cults practice black magic, as do zombie masters. Witches and voodoo shamans. Binding and summoning are considered black magic. Elemental magic includes invocations relating to earth, air, fire, and water, including the energies and other forms associated with them, such as light, fog, flight, and other such things. Some elemental magics harness the purest form of an element, while others are based on pacts with mighty elemental lords. Enchantment, also known as white magic, is the most mundane of the magics, as it is grounded in the overlap of the material plane of existence with other planes. White magicians manipulate the nature of things to conjure, divine, trick, and obfuscate. Astral projection, ethereal travel, and journey to the lands of unnatural geometries are part of enchantment. Dwarves use runes to practice enchantment, and gypsies do it with entrails. The best alchemist often known a bit of minor enchantment. Astrologists practice a quotidian form of the extraplanar aspects of enchantment. Idle magic, or divine magic, is any magic granted by worship of a god or other higher power. Most clerics practice idle magic. Falling out of favor with one's idol serves access to this kind of magic. Severs access to this kind of magic. Spell check. When your character casts a spell, you roll a d20 and add your caster level. This is called a spell check. You also add your personality modifier if you are a cleric, or your intelligence modifier if you are a wizard. Wizards also apply modifiers for wearing bulky armor, and there may be other modifiers specific to certain situations. Compare the results to the caster table for that spell. In general, your spell succeeds if your spell check is equal to or higher than the base of 10 plus 2 times the spell level. The higher you roll, the more extraordinary the result, according to the casting table. Make the spell check when the spell is first cast, even if the casting time is more than 1 round. High results may reduce casting time. A novice wizard cannot cast magic beyond his comprehension, but he may attempt to cast a spell of any level he has learned. This means he may attempt to cast spells where he suffers a significant chance of failure based on his spell check modifier. If he judges the attempt worthwhile, so be it, but there are consequences to failure. Criticals and fumbles. A spell check result of a natural 20 is a critical success. The caster receives an additional bonus to his check equal to his caster level. Compare the casting table for that specific spell for the results. A spell check result of a natural 1 is always a failure. A result of a 1 may also result in corruption or disapproval, as described below. Concentration. Some spells require concentration. While concentrating, a wizard or cleric can take no action beyond walking at half speed. Combat damage, a fall, or other significant interruptions require the spellcaster to make a will save against a DC 11 or lose concentration. spell checks by other classes. Foolish warriors have been known to read magical scrolls in dangerous attempts to wield magic. A warrior, thief, or other character untrained in magic may attempt to cast a spell from a magical instructions he encounters. A character from an untrained class rolls 1d10 for his spell check instead of a d20. He does not add any modifiers for any ability score or cast level. A trained thief may roll a higher die, as shown on Table 1-9 Thief. Saving throws against spells. In general, a saving throw against a spell of effect uses the DC equal to the spell check. For example, a color spray cast with a spell check result of 17 requires a will save of 17 or higher to resist. If a spell does not specifically specify a DC for a save, the save is made against the spell check result. So the higher the spell check result, the harder the save. That's pretty cool. Reversing spells. Some spells can be reversed to perform the opposite function for which they were intended. For example, mending can be reversed to tear an object, or enlarge can be reversed to shrink an object. Although spell reversals sound simple and straightforward as a concept, think about it in practical terms. It's not that easy. To use an analogy, you can uncook a chicken pot pie by following the instructions in reverse? No. Magic cannot be simply reversed. To reflect the difficulty of reversing spellcasting in a particular terms, these simple rules apply. A wizard can learn a spell in one of its versions, normal or reversed. For example, he can learn Mending as a spell slot, or he can learn Tear as a spell slot. He casts either of these spells as normal. If the wizard attempts to cast the reverse of a spell in his repertoire, he makes a spell check at a reduced die type based on the standard dice chain. So D20 would go down to, what is it, like D18 or D16? And that ends the spell checks and the kinds of magic. So that'll end this video. Let me know what you all think in the comments below. If that was easy to follow, let me know. The next video in this series is going to be on Spellburn, and I think that'll be the last video I film in this series right now, and then probably about a month or so I'll be filming again. So, till we all game again, guys.